Today's adventure begins as I'm checking out of Disney's Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek Cabins, and heading over to another DVC resort as a recording of this Wednesday, October 5th, 2022. Last night was the first time I ever stayed in one of the rooms on this property, and tonight will also be par for the course because I have never stayed over at the Grand Floridian. They have just opened some new DVC tower, well, not tower, but DVC villas with a theme park view. So I utilized some points. Also, last night's points to stay here were 17 points a night. Tonight's a little more than I would like to spend, but because there was some availability, my mom and I are going into day 2 of our staycation. Tonight's will be 30 points a night, which is a little more than I try to keep it around an average of 15 per night, but this is kind of a special occasion. Gonna have a theme park view and also see the fireworks from our balcony, which will be nice. Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here, piping hot caffeinated beverage. There's a few minutes until checkout. Gonna go get my stuff, and my mom and I heading over to the property that we will not be able to check in until technically 4 p.m. Yet yesterday, let us check in early around 2 p.m., which was kind of nice. So hopefully that happens over there. If it doesn't, just gotta kind of wander around, do a property tour, and then when we get in the room, a room tour, and just see how the day goes. Join me. They're doing some construction over here too. They got the scaffolding out. Shall you? Gotta say, I really loved this resort. This is not my home resort. My home resort is technically Riviera. The only thing a home resort means, also, the geyser is not going up curl. I think it goes up every half hour. That boat over there goes to Magic Kingdom. But the only thing a home resort does is gives me 11-month priority to book instead of 7 when it's not a home resort. That's really the only difference a home resort makes. My home resort is the Riviera, but I've been staying everywhere else. And as I'm exiting, I got my bags and everything. Mom's on her way out as well. But it kind of interesting that there is an overlook right up top up here. But in fact, this hotel kind of has an overlook from The Shining vibe as well. What'd you think, Mama?
Great. Very, very nice place to stay.
You enjoyed your stay?
Yep.
Well, we're going to another one tonight.
Yay!
You said you've always wanted to stay at the Grand Floridian.
And here I am.
Where we're doing it.
Yeah.
We're going over there. Until next time, Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek Cabins. Short commute now over to the other side of the property. Not far, like 5 minutes. And in all the times I've been out here, you know, by monorail or by boat or bus or anything, I've never gone through this main entrance before. Good little checkpoint. Never went in this way before. First time for me going this way. I've never stayed here either. Right there on that sign, it says the Villas at Grand Floridian. And check it out. Monorail going by. Perfect timing. And I believe it has its own separate check-in right over there. Separate from the regular Grand Floridian. This is just for the DVCs. It's kind of interesting because all the years I've been going here, and I did get to stay at the Poly last year. I've stayed at the Contemporary. This will be the 3rd of the monorail loop, Seven Seas Lagoons resorts that I've stayed at. So I'm kind of knocking off a bucket list with this as well. Just, you know, because it's the 3 that you always see when you go from TTC over to Magic Kingdom, so it's happening. And over here in the front lobby of the DVC check-in, looks like the penguins from Mary Poppins are right here next to the fountain. And check out these chandeliers in there. Wow. And at 11:23, so check-in's here. I'm staying in building 9, 3rd floor, theme park view room. 11:30 check-in, not 4, which is the usual check-in time. That is awesome. Checking in before noon. With a constant flow of monorails going by and fountain there, to show exactly kind of where we are. Again, you are here. So we parked here. Well, no, we parked here, the Villa's parking. This is where the gym is and all that. Went in and checked in here. And then we're following this path past the beach pool, water activities pool, summer house, courtyard pool, and I think this is building 9 right there. I think that is. somewhere over there on that corner. What's the first thing once we check in that you want to do, Molly?
Go swimming.
You want to go to the pool. Well, I am happy to let you know there are 3 pools on property,
wow.
and one just outside of where we're staying.
That's wonderful. That's just like the one we just went to. It was right beside of us too.
Close proximity to do some swimming, and then we'll get dinner later. We'll do a little exploring around the property later. But swimming first is your number 1 priority.
Yes, I'm a fish.
Passing the summer house now. I believe we're over here in this corner. Very, very expansive property. Kind of stretching all along here. Mom's taking a photo of me. I'm waving. And now walking into the extension known as Big Pine Key. That's what this one's called, Big Pine Key. Okay, room occupied. Starting off the room tour. I always like to kind of flip this around. And gonna show off the room here on the 3rd floor. Got our bags put away. And first impression, this room is really nice. This might be the nicest room I've ever stayed at with DVC.
It looks pretty nice, right here on the water too. Wow.
You're already getting a look at the view.
Yeah.
First thing I'm noticing is there is a Keurig here, as opposed to just a regular coffee maker, so there is a Keurig. Oh wow, look at this. Yes! The 50th anniversary Joffrey's blend, which is nice. And there are 2 beds, so last night, over at the other resort, my mom stayed in the regular bed, and I stayed on the pull-out. Pull-out, was not as comfortable as I wish it was. It wasn't bad, but it was not like super, super comfortable. Also, this is my DVC bag that, when I signed up for DVC a year or 2 ago, whenever it was, they ended up giving me that, which was kind of nice. A nice little add-on for the cost of membership. And there's a tub down here. We got the H2O Plus body wash, which is soon to be extinct because they're going out of business. Nice little shower set up over here. Got some artwork on the wall here with the Ferris wheel and a carousel. More H2O. Oh, I just stepped on the trash can there. More H2 Ocean, a little mouthwash, cooling gel, things like that. There are 2 sinks in here and a nice size mirror. And I also believe that this might pull out into another bed. Yeah, this is a pull out as well. So this, well, I could be wrong. Is this a pull out couch? Yeah, look, there's a pull out. How does that work? Not that we're going to be using this, but this, I believe, pulls out into a separate couch, or you could have, or a separate bed, like a pull out bed. And you got the drawers over here. So I'll have a full-size bed tonight. My mom will have a full-size bed. Now, does this pull out also? Okay, there's the thing you put your luggage on. You got the robes here. Oh, I might have to, later on after the pool, I might have to throw one of these on in the late evening, watch the fireworks from there. Extra pillow over there. Very, very nice. Safe to say, this is where you put your money. Handheld steamer right there. This almost looks like a jewel or some sort of a diamond. And I am the chandelier up top. Again, this was 30 points, which is more than I try to keep an average around 15, give or take. You know, sometimes I even get them for 6 or 8 or 10, like Hilton Head in the off season is only 6 points a night. This one's a little more extravagant. You know, it's kind of a special thing, so just decided to go ahead and book it. It was available. And a look at the view, the grand reveal from the Grand Floridian with the monorail going by over there, the castle, Space Mountain, Tron being built, contemporary over across the point, Polynesian over off in that distance, the old wave pool from the Poly used to be right over here. And where we stayed last night is over these trees, over the water bridge, past the Contemporary and Bay Lake, which is where we stayed over at Wilderness Lodge last night. Was kind of over there. And by looking at this, I know we're gonna have a pretty amazing view of the fireworks later on this evening. This is gonna be a good angle for the fireworks. This is so dang cool. It really is. I am just, yeah, this is awesome. So what's your first?
I'm in awe.
What's your first impression?
I'm in awe.
You're in awe?
So beautiful. Look at these closets. So beautiful.
I think we're going to get a pretty good view of the fireworks tonight.
Oh, I think so.
From where we're at.
Perfect. It was pretty good last night considering where we were. Look at the lights just come on.
You just open the door and the lights just turn on.
Pretty neat.
How was the bed last night and when you were sleeping
I
in?
slept fine.
Slept good?
Not a backache. Very nice.
Okay, there's a pontoon going by. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. I'm trying to figure out how this couch pulls out into a bed, but I couldn't figure it out. This is a pull-out couch. So do you want the bed by the window, or do you want the bed farther by the closet?
Closest to the bathroom.
Okay.
Still don't have enough milk.
Need some
Should've
more
brought
creamers.
Yeah.
I usually only use one, so it should be okay. And we got some sugar. We can get more too if we need it.
Yeah, I like the K-cup better because that way you can just make one cup at a time.
Very nice. All right. We get changed and head over to the
Here's the
pool.
refrigerator.
Okay, there's the fridge down there. We brought some waters up with us too. Yeah, this is very, very nice. I love the view. Also have a couple chairs over here, which I will be enjoying a piping hot caffeinated beverage later this evening or tomorrow before checkout. And there's definitely a Mary Poppins theme where you got Cherry Tree Lane over here. I didn't realize, but Mary Poppins is right up here, floating away with her umbrella. A futon, right?
Yes.
A futon couch. So basically you take this and you pull this like so. Ah!
And you got a single bed.
That's it. All right, Mom and I are now looking over Seven Seas Lagoon because we just heard that in a 3-minute countdown, SpaceX, the rocket, there was one yesterday that we missed. We just kind of saw the stream going up, but today we're going to see it. It's 2 minutes till countdown. Going to be going from Cape Canaveral over that way, and we're going to see it go over the top of Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Okay, I can barely see it. I see the rocket going up, so look just to the right of the Contemporary. Straight up, you'll see like a flame in the air. See it, Mama?
I do. I do see
You see it? Okay.
It just hasn't left it's no puppies though.
Yeah. Now there's no nothing behind it to really show it, but that is the rocket. Okay, you're starting to see the formation now. So it's going up. Now it's starting to leave a little bit of a trail. That is so cool. Watching it right over the top of the Contemporary Resort. Right here on Seven Seas Lagoon. So there's just a little bit of a trail, and then now it's not making the trail anymore, but if you just look at it, you can see the flame from the rocket. That is so neat. It's kind of tough to see. I got a pretty decent zoom on this. Not great, but good enough to where you can see it up there. We're able to catch it. They also have a bunch of games set up over here, and I said there were 3 pools. There's really 2 pools and then like a splash pad type thing. So this would be like the splash pad thing. I'm gonna pass the splash pad, go over to the second pool, then go back to the first pool. There's a monorail going by with the 50th wrap on it. And the pool we were just at is known as the beach pool next to the water activities pool. And the beach pool, you can even see it here in this photo, has a waterfall. So it was kind of neat. We just put our stuff down at one of the tables, grabbed some towels, and kind of looked at the waterfall and cooled off it's very sunny today. Yesterday was a little more overcast. Today's pretty sunny, but cooled off with the mist from the waterfall behind us, and in the not too, it's definitely probably heated to some degree. It's not too cold, but it wasn't too warm either. Definitely pretty nice experience. It seems they're doing some sort of testing on the water over at the hot tub over there, but we'll check out the hot tub in a minute. It starts off at 0 feet, 0 meters. Shallow water, and then you just kind of roll into, well, not roll in, but you just walk into this very kind of almost like beach-like without the sand, and it gets a little bit deeper as you go in, so you can kind of wade in as it gets deeper. It tops out at only 4 feet. Kind of noticing that this is almost like bath water. It's very, very warm, right?
Yes, definitely warmer than the other pool.
The other pool was a little crisper and colder. And after getting out of the pool, which was kind of surprisingly warm, gonna walk over now to the hot tub. What's the temperature in the hot tub, if you had to guess? How warm is it?
Pretty warm.
Pretty warm?
Especially coming out of the swimming pool.
You have the hot tub all to yourself. Well, until I get in there.
Feels good.
I love the size of this hot tub. It's huge.
It is.
We're the only ones in here right now. I'm sure later, I think right now at this time of the day, everyone's over at Magic Kingdom, so not a lot of people are over here. We're definitely utilizing the hot tub while there's no one in here.
Come back later, it'll be a lot more people.
Feels so good. It's like the size of a pool. It's almost the size of a small pool.
Yep, it is. Kind of reminds me of the size pool we had for y'all when y'all were little.
Oh, we were in Oklahoma, in the Panhandle in Niceville.
Yeah.
Did you go under the water?
I did.
In the hot tub?
No, not in the hot tub. I did in the pool.
Hey, hold this. I'm gonna go under the water. Whoa, that's warm. Woo, that is warm.
Yep.
Feels good.
Now I'll do it.
You gonna do it?
Yep.
Go, Mama.
Okay. I gotta hold my
it
nose.
just stopped.
I gotta hold my nose.
The bubbles just stopped. You did it.
Feels great. Go push the button wherever it is.
Yeah, there should be a bubble thing. Oh, it's right. It's probably right up there. I have moved out of the hot tub and underneath this little awning item, a little here in the seating area. It's kind of nice. So we got our stuff here, and then you got this little break from the sun. Mom is loving the pool. There she is, right over there, taking a dip. Give me a pool with some shade and a seating area and a hot tub for a few minutes. Get out of the hot tub, get back in the pool, sit back in the shade, and I am pretty content. At some point, I'm gonna go back to the room, get cleaned up, try to find an activities board and see the times for some of the activities throughout the course of the day, and then maybe grab a bite to eat and check out some gift shops and what's inside the main lobby of the main hotel. All right, walking back into our little wing here, looking at the recreation activities, just kind of showing everything here. So there is a campfire from 6 to 7. Movie Under the Stars does not happen tonight because it is Wednesday as the recording of this. Lawn games, Mickey tie-dye, button art, Gasparilla, patio activities, trivia challenge, remote control boat races at Captain Shipyard Marina are until 2. I think we might have missed that one. Oh, actually, it's not today either. It's only Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then also Paint Your Disney Story, which is happening at the Enchanted Row. So that's the activities here.
Those little cars that you see at Disney Springs, those
the remote
cars.
It probably is, but these are like little boats, so remote control boats.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat to do. The carpet in here are flowers. This looks like a face right here. Doesn't it kind of look like a face? You got the ear over here. You got the 2 eyes. You got a mouth. You got a nose.
I think so.
You don't think so? I guess you have to look at it from my angle, from where you're at.
They're flowers.
Yeah, I know, but it just looks like a cartoon face. And now back over to the room. And I think we're gonna go walk around the resort just a little bit and probably grab a bite to eat. Kind of relax at the hotel room. It's about 5 p.m. now. Just been a nice, relaxing day. They're also doing construction on the next big building over during the daytime. That's what that noise is. I'm going to show this fountain here with the 2 swans. I guess these are swans or ducks. And now we're going to be heading not into this building, but into this main building here, which I've been in many, many times. Never stayed here, but I have been in the main building, but I don't think I've ever eaten at the restaurant that we're going to be eating out in a bit. You see what?
The feather that's in your camera.
Oh, that's for like the wind noise.
Oh.
It's like a wind muff.
Okay.
A feather. And into the main lobby. I've been here quite a few times during the holidays where they have it all kind of adorned for Christmas, which I'm really looking forward to again this year. Of course, right now, they do not have it dressed up for the holidays and Christmas, but still rather incredible, this building. Look at the ceiling up here. And we did make a reservation for 8:20 for the restaurant here on the bottom of the first level, but we kind of wanted to eat a little earlier, that way we can watch the 9 p.m. fireworks over at Magic Kingdom. So they said they could get us in a little earlier, so we're going to walk back over there and hopefully just get a walk up. This looks like a really large doily. Is that what they call those? Doesn't it look like a what a doily is? What you figure?
It's a tablecloth, maybe.
A tablecloth.
It goes over another cloth. That's a lot of work there. A lot of work.
Grand Floridian Cafe. Here's the menu. Got some appetizers, entrees, specialties, non-alcoholic specialties. Specialties, I guess that would be alcoholic. Coffee and whatnot too. So kind of just look at the food. We're just going for some food here. Appetizers, chilled jumbo shrimp, seasonal soup, Caesar salad, heirloom apple salad, caramelized onion gratin, romaine market salad, entrees, buttermilk chicken, cafe meatloaf, lobster burger, shrimp and grits, salmon, New York steak, possible burger. Starting off with some bread here. These are called, what kind of rolls did he call these?
I don't know.
Some sort of rolls. I remember he said this is whipped butter over here, but I can't remember the type of rolls he said these were. I'm not sure.
I call them hard rolls, but I'm not sure what they are.
You call them hard rolls just because they have like a hard outside layer?
I don't know.
French rolls.
He said they were really good.
French rolls, maybe. This is what we got. We also ordered appetizers and entrees. All right, you have to describe what is your little method here for
I get water and I put lemon in it and put some sweetener and I make lemonade.
There you go. That's a little mom hack right there.
Yep.
So you ask for water, then ask for lemons, and then you ask for sweet and low, and you got some lemonade.
Well, sometimes water at a restaurant don't taste very good, so I put that in there and it helps it out.
Okay. And the seasonal soup is a chicken, something chicken. I probably should have listened a little more, but it says it's basically a chicken's type of soup here. And it has like some sort of like green sauce there in the middle. It almost looks like sour cream. I went with a shrimp cocktail as an appetizer. And Mom went, that almost is a full meal. That is an apple salad.
I can't get this to your pop glass.
Oh, yes. You trying to get a photo?
Yeah.
All right. These are our appetizers. Rolls are really good. And these are some decent sized shrimp with the cocktail sauce, a little avocado over here as well. How's the salad?
Wonderful.
Guess I should probably try my soup. Any idea what this green sauce would be that's in here? I don't either.
Avocado.
Now the entrees have arrived. This is what we're dealing with. This is a piece of fried chicken, and there's some mashed potatoes underneath it there. Kind of spin it around, give the more, looks like it's 2 pieces of chicken breast as well. What'd you get, Mama?
I got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and broccoli.
They call it broccolini.
Yeah, because it's skinnier.
Skinnier broccoli.
Skinnier and taller.
You got mashed potatoes also on the bottom. We both went with the mashed potatoes. I got chicken on top of mine. You got meatloaf on the top of yours. And how was your salad?
It was great.
The salad was good.
Very
the shrimp
good.
was good.
Everything was good.
My soup. I think the soup I had was probably one of the best soups I've had in a long time. It was really, really good.
We were hungry though.
And they brought more. They brought more of the whipped butter and rolls.
That chicken looks good.
It does look really good. It's lathered with something on top of it, like a honey maybe.
It's 2 pieces. Also, it's huge.
Yeah. Now for a little bit later, when we watched the fireworks from the balcony, I ended up getting this little snack, and we're pretty full right now. I want my mom to try these lemon burst cookies. These things are really... What are you doing over there? Are you hiding?
Sneaking up on you.
I want you to try these lemon burst cookies when we're watching the fireworks later. I know right now, there's no way we could fit anything else in our bellies. We ate way too much, but
Yes, we did.
it's only 7 o'clock, so we got another 2 hours before the fireworks take place. We probably should walk some of this off. This resort is looking very, very beautiful under the shroud of dusk. Almost nightfall here at the Grand Floridian. And while we're walking around, wanted to go to the front lobby entrance. This is not the same entrance I went in to sign in with DVC. This is like the main lobby entrance. Over here, you got this Cadillac 1929, old retro vehicle, and then a horse-drawn carriage over here as well. So we got the Caddy right there, and then we got the horse-drawn carriage right next to it. Okay, I got tipped that I couldn't quite wait for the fireworks to open up the lemon burst. What'd you think of the lemon burst cookies?
They were okay.
Did you like them?
They were okay.
They were okay.
Wasn't nothing great.
Nothing great. All right. Well, I like them.
I like the lemon flavor, but it just had a funny taste of a feeling in my mouth.
Okay. All right.
It's okay.
Not mom approved. I kind of enjoy them though. I made a.
As long as you enjoy them, that's all that matters.
I made a cup of coffee over there too that I'm consuming along with them.
I don't.
But while I was eating a couple of these, the electric light pageant went by. Got to see it last night over at Fort Wilderness, but now I saw it a little closer here over at Grand Floridian and kind of saw the whole process and Magic Kingdom off in the distance. And while we're waiting a couple more minutes, the fireworks will be taking the sky above MK. Walt Disney World fireworks, my first time ever seeing them from a balcony outside Magic Kingdom. Seven Seas Lagoon, Grand Floridian. Now off in the distance over there, there's a bunch of green lights that are pulling up in front of the train station in the water there. Those are all pontoon boats, what they call firework cruises, which I've never done before, but it's the pontoons that are making their way into position to get the best possible view of the fireworks. That's what all those green lights over there are. We got a pretty good view from here though too. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This is one of the ferry boats that goes across Seven Seas in a position that I've never seen it in before. Usually it's never this far over, so maybe it's taking a different route. Oh, this is very interesting. So I've never seen the ferry boat take a different route because of all the pontoons that are in the water. Look at this. It is making its way completely off course. Interesting. Now there is this boat that's dropping off either at Grand Floridian or to Poly, and that's usually the route for that. But check it out. The ferry boat is also following in the same path. Again, it seems like totally pointless, but I've just never realized they did this. Gone off the path. They're like a couple hundred yards over closer. Okay, I'm very confused by this, because now there's a lot of blue lights on it as well. I'm guessing those are guests going back to TTC, Transportation Ticket Center. Just trying to make its way through all the boats that are out here on Seven Seas. And as this boat goes by, we just witnessed the fireworks. Space Mountain off in the distance. So I got a lot of fireworks footage that took place. It was about the same show that we watched from the shoreline of Wilderness Lodge last night. That was the Halloween party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party fireworks. In fact, I'm not even really 100% sure which fireworks show is even taking place in Magic Kingdom right now, but it was a lot longer than I expected. I kind of thought there was a couple points where they're doing the grand finale and it just kept going and going and going and going. What'd you think of the fireworks, Mom?
Oh, they were spectacular.
I think it was,
it was so much better than that night was good, but you could see so much better tonight.
You definitely could, because we were kind of a lot farther away last night than we were tonight. What'd you think of the view from the ledge here? Pretty good.
Everything was just so beautiful, so pleasant.
Definitely kind of a perfect night as far as the weather goes, and the kind of breeze in the air. Not a lot of mosquitoes out, no rain, no wind. Perfect fireworks. Even though, you know, in Florida the fireworks still kind of go off. Even though, like in Anaheim, if it gets windy, they'll stop the fireworks at the end of each night just because there's neighborhoods right behind, you know, Walt's original Magic Kingdom in Anaheim, Disneyland. But here in Florida, the fireworks pretty much 99.9% of the time will happen, and they happen tonight from a really good view. The ending, a climactic, awesome ending to a great day. Here,
yes,
at the tower. I almost said tower. I almost said Bay Lake Tower because we're across from Bay Lake Tower. We're in the Grand Floridian, right here on Seven Seas Lagoon. Awesome. And one of the really nice things about this is now we don't have to beat the rush out of there down Main Street. We're already at our room. We're already right here.
Exactly right.
All right, that's gonna do it for today. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. All right, one last thing. It might be kind of slightly out of focus because of the night sky, but Mom and I both got a little sun today.
Yes, we did.
We didn't get burned. We got a little sun.
Yep.
Worth it.
Yep. It was great. It was hot too in that hot tub.
It was hot it was so hot in the hot tub. It was hot outside, but also hotter in the hot tub. But it was nice.